$100K.
Sometimes I just don't know.
Yeah.
I really don't know.
Yeah.
I really don't
Some
know.
say through the grace of God and, angels around you, whatever, but
Listen, one of the sayings in Lobster and Steak is, we don't know the destination, we just know that we're destined for something.
That's right.
And maybe it was just ordained that through the grace of God that we just got through. So I'll keep it at that.
Yeah.
This about time I set the record straight. To show the big dogs from them featherweights. They all the hate ever help you elevate. No.
I'm gonna give you a little background about me. I grew up, obviously, New Haven, Connecticut, inner city, Plymouth Street. First question is, do I want to be a role model to the young generation? I am. I'm actually the epitome of what a role model looks like. Having the ability to create a lifestyle for yourself and still be able to, at the accelerated age, chase your dreams, right? That's like the ultimate goal, not to get into anything that'll slow you down from chasing your dreams. The one thing that they want to take away from you is your imagination, your ability to dream big. And I'm gonna tell the kids, like, you gotta have dreams. You gotta have long-term dreams that you can shoot for, shoot beyond the stars. You land somewhere in the moon, in the nebulous somewhere. And then you gotta have short-term dreams that'll get you there. Who is Chance? It's interesting because that's a good question, because that's like asking who is Batman. Bent, how you rap, right? And you do all this stuff, and you balance being this director and this therapist and all these all these hats that you hold. How do you do that? How don't things pour into each other, right? And I was just like, the short answer was, everybody can't do this. They're like, don't worry about it, everybody can't do this, right? But that illuminated thoughts. As soon as I left, I started thinking about it. And then even even when I laid down, I was like, yo, and I realized, like, that's kind of like my superpower, like the ability to balance a lot of different things. When I say Chance Bentley, that's literally like I'm balancing two different lives. Right? There's two sides of me, and this is why I start out with the Batman type of scenario, because there's no Chance, there's no part of me, there's no Bentley without Chance. That's why it's Chance Bentley. I had to solidify Chance. I had to make, I needed Chance to have his foundation already established for Bentley to ever exist. It's not art before the human. It's not art before the employee. It's not art before anything else. Is you got to establish the baseline, and then you can do art. And this type of society, you know, it's expensive. Things.
We building this shit from the ground up. Gotta be 100K to be around us.
Myself, and shout out to my aunt Zeno. She always told me, like, if you're not living with the family that you want right now, you create the family that you want for tomorrow.
That's what's up. That's right.
So for me, on Lobster and Steak, that's the family that I want to create. And we start with we, and we end with we. We end in French, in France, Lobster and Steak been established since I've been in college, right? Early mergers of myself, early version of Chance Bentley. And what it represented to me was, at the time, lobster and steak meant a lot for me. I'm in college, like lobster and steak dinners. Imagine you taking your girl lobster and steak dinner at that time. It meant a lot to me. It meant the lifestyle. It was like, we made it. This is it. Pleasantries, things like that. Ain't no I in team. It's only we. We only talk French, and we ain't even been here yet. We only talk French. It's we this, we that. I don't care what's going on. If I pay for something, I say, yo, we got this. If I get something, like, we got this. That's how we talk in Lobster and Steak, period. That's baseline. If anybody want to be a part of this, it's we. We living in such a, like, self-preservation based world where everybody is like, I need this for myself. I need this for my family. I need this for my... Why is Chance Bentley so we? And it's probably because, and I don't want to get too, like, therapeutic and then too deep, because we limited on time, but it's probably because, like, the way I grew up, it was just like I had to go away to feel like that real family sense. I grew up in the hill south, the south of the hill. I had to run away to the jungle to feel what a real family was like. And not to say like my family wasn't, shout out to my whole family, but not to say that my family wasn't, but it just, I had to always go somewhere else to feel that family feel. I done established a team that needs to look at what's going on in the hip hop world. Because I want my craft to be so organic that I don't want to be influenced by anything. I just want
Rings like the Audi sign, watch like a pack of cream. Wake up going pack it. I won't sleep till I pack the stains.
Let's talk about Chance the artist. Let's talk about when the art piece came in. Was it an epiphany? Was it like,
right.
I'm ready now? What was it? Did you put the bat cape on? What happened? Did the mask come on? How did that happen? What was that transformation?
I met people that changed my perspective on rap. Rap is one of them things that, like, it's a feeling type of thing. Like, if it's real, it's a feeling. The way you maneuver through rap is totally different than just rapping as an artist. But the moment that it became art to me is when I stopped like trying to appease the masses. I'm trying to appease them, but it's not making me happy. This is not the style of music I make. I make that stuff.
Right.
Like, you get goosebumps.
Right.
I don't make the music that I was trying to make. I was trying to fit into the times, either speeding it up, or whatever it took to, like, for the viewers to listen to me. But if you're making real art, they'll find you regardless. Don't even worry about the viewership or whatever. When it's real art, they'll find you regardless.
How do they know when it's real art, Chance? How did you know when it was real art?
It felt different.
It felt different.
I ain't gonna lie. It felt almost if, like, you ever felt the feeling? Obviously, you've been in the pool before. You ever felt that feeling when you was done being in the pool? Not the feeling of I'm gonna get out the pool and jump back in the pool. It was the feeling of I'm getting out the pool and I'm done with the pool.
Yeah.
And now I'm about to shower. It's that feeling.
I respect that.
It's like, it's a whole different, now my mindset is on, all right, I gotta dry off, I gotta take a shower, put my clothes on. It's totally different than any other experience. And that's when it changed from rap to me to artistry. Things, my creative process is I allow things to come to me. And things that need to stick, they will stick. They're just, a lot of things cycle through my Rolodex of thinking, and things that just stick to me. And the things that stick, we go with. I know that's good. I don't know why, I don't know. And we call it 11-11.
Okay.
We call it 11-11. And 11-11 means that you in sync. 11-11. Anywhere you place a 1 in that algorithm, 11-11, 1 could go last, second, or third. And it's gonna be 11-11. I'm just trying to think, like, when do my most creative songs come out? And that process starts between the hours of 2 a.m. and about 5 a.m. Right? When I'm up, when I'm knowing everybody else is asleep, and it's dark and there's no cars going by the road. I don't know why. I feel like I got the competitive edge. I feel like the world is mine. It's almost like when you go outside and you look at the stars. Like, you get the opportunity to look at the stars, and you realize, like, this world that we live in is small. There's a whole cosmos. There's a whole cosmos out there. So that's how I think when I think about music. And there's no cool shit. It's just like, literally, when everybody is sleeping and it's silent and calm and still, that's when I get the most creative. I can make a bouncy song in a moment. I could be in a car, right? And if we need a song that bounces, I'm in the car, I'm speeding, I gotta feel it, the energy. But my most creative self and my favorite version of Chance Bentley, my favorite version of the writer Chance Bentley, because I'm ultimately a writer. I'm not just a rapper. That's the difference. I'm not a rapper. I'm a writer, and I tell stories I depict stories through my music. And I was a rapper.
But you found out you were a writer.
I found out, my favorite thing is to write. I was a rapper. Rappers do what's cool to appease the masses.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Writers write because that's what they feel, or that's what they
You know, it's something to get to a different level in your genre of what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? To recognize the difference, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Running around versus sitting down doing what you do.
Right.
Because rapping, you're running around. What you're doing here, the writing part and everything, and the Zen, like, you sitting down.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. It's almost like, I mean, the writing part opens the door to all the rapping part, right? So like you gotta write, like, and it depends. Like we in a different society. We in a different generation of listeners nowadays, right?
Yes, sir. Yep.
The ears is different.
Yep.
They not listening for penmanship. They not listening for craft, and they are, but they have a particular craft that they like to hear.
You gotta know.
The concept comes first.
Okay.
Right. For example, I was having a conversation with Mush. He's the newest member of Lobster and Steak. He's my assistant manager.
Okay.
Lambo Mush, what up? He said, hey, yo, Bentley, he posed a question. We talk every morning around 7 o'clock. He makes sure I'm running. I got to run. We got a movie coming up. We make sure I'm running. He said, hey, yo, Bentley. I say, yo, what up, Mush? He said, hey, yo, what's your purpose? So what you mean by that? I say, hey, yo, what's your purpose? The newest song we got is, what's your purpose? It happens like that. It has to be something compelling. It has to be almost like a cliffhanger. What's your purpose? And that's all you got to say to me. Something good enough to be a cliffhanger, and I'll pen it because I'm a writer, and I'll pen it. And you know what's crazy? It won't even make sense to the masses. We'll drop a song that don't make sense at the time period. And then I swear, a couple of months later, they be like, yo, this is crazy. We feel like, we know. We knew it would be like that.
Said you gotta move Millie even when you in your city. They ain't showing any love, you can't show them any pity. This $1 million worth of game, nigga called Gilly.
We're gonna get back to rap and art, actual artistry. But when you think about it, it's all to help people. Like, it's conversational based music to help people. Like, regardless of how people look at it, regardless of how people see my music, it's all to help. It's either to hold people accountable, if you're gonna be this type of way, then be that type of way. Or it's to tell you, like, you don't have to live this life. We could do something different. You know what I'm saying? But it's all conversational based. So if you Google Chance, the person, there'll be a whole plethora of things that you see. Positive. We writing bills, we doing all these things, director of this, or we establishing this program here, program that, everything to give back to the community, right? And then you look at Bentley, you'll have a whole different array of different things, same premise though, giving back to people. But it's through art. People who ready for this form of art will see it as something he's giving back to us. No matter where I'm at, I'm gonna have this like feel for the neighborhood. I'm always gonna go back to I'm always gonna go see what it's like where I came from. I don't care if I'm in the Hamptons in the mansion. I'm gonna go back and see what it's like. Like for us to win, it's like the world's gonna win. It's almost like whoever we're around is gonna win because we want to do so much for the community. This is important. I'll get back to the question.
No,
am I a role model for the kids? Absolutely. I am the epitome of when you do things the right way and you stick by your code and you stand on principle, what you can do, the endless amounts of opportunities that you can create for yourself, pardon me, if you stand on principles.
That's right,
You'll be blessed.
Yeah.
It's a story of triumph, but it's a story of you never know when the timing is right.
That's right.
You just got to keep pressing.
So,
like, nowadays, rap, just to be rapping, you know? Now, there's a difference between rap and then expressing this pain. I done been through it all, why would you try it? And it's no more fun. I'm on a diet. Took so many losses, hard to be excited. That's a small little step to a giant. I done been through it all, why would you try it? And it's no more fun. I'm on a diet. Took so many losses, hard to be excited. That's a small little step to a giant. I got a question, why every year I wake wake up, I got less friends. I'm still the only one to pick an interception. Look at myself in the mirror like, oh, best friend. Oh, that's my best friend. I seen a person put in work, really earning stripes. He do a bit and come home and wanna turn to Christ. If you ain't never take a loss, then you ain't learning life. And if you wanna be the boss, you gotta sacrifice. But on the phone you speaking codes, cause it might be tapped. You do your dirt up on your own, we don't condone it. We'll have them running back depending on the back. And we don't even want the kitty if it ain't a cat. We're from with the monkeys, apes, silverbacks. I got some, that's gorillas, that'll pillars, that'll leave them on the floor till the paramedics peel him back. And you don't judge him how he losing, judge how he get it back. I done been through it all, why would you try it? And it's no more, I'm on a diet. Took so many losses, hard to be excited. That's a small little step to a giant. I done been through it all, why would you try it? And it's no more, I'm on a diet. Took so many losses, hard to be excited. That's a small little step to a giant. Man, loss after loss, I can't take it no more. Slept on the couch, I done laid on the floor. Times I feel like I'm done been there. This for the ones who done been there before. How you expect me to sit back and chill when every single call and life keep moving, I just feel still? So I'm getting rid of them small bonds. I got real friends I could call on, real friends I could fall on. That's a big fish to a small pond. I was all into the traps. I was the one that was bridging the gaps. I know the feeling of losing it all, cause I'm in the process of getting it back from small steps, doorsteps. In them Corvettes, you know, to come up, it's all next. No new friends, cause we off that. That's how we pray. I was praying enough, and no, I ain't changing it up. God don't give you what you want, he give you what you need. Gotta make it enough. There's so much dirt, I don't feel it the same. Karma's chilling in the vein. Feel the chills in your veins. There's another alcoholic, gotta deal with the pain. Life is heavy what it seems. Just be ready for the bring. Small step to a giant, giant step to a king. Do it all, why would you try it? And it's no more, I'm on a diet. Took so many losses, hard to be excited. That's a small little step to a giant. I done been through it all, why would you try it? And it's no more, I'm on a diet. Took so many losses, hard to be excited. That's a small little step to a giant. Ooh.
$98.99